A nationwide survey has revealed the price that women expect to pay for simply being born in a female body. The survey, conducted by digital health company Tend to mark Women's Health Week, found half of women expect to pay 15 grand for gender-specific healthcare. This is over a lifetime, and they're paying an additional $600 annually in hidden costs like pain relief or specialised clothing to manage body changes. Cecilia Robinson is the Tend co-CEO and joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you here. What sort of costs are we talking about here? The $600, including pain relief. How can you be sure this is all gender-specific stuff?
Yeah, so when you're thinking about things like period care, managing things like pregnancy, and gender-specific changes that you go for in particular as a woman, which are hormonal and things like that. Other hidden costs as well include things like childcare. So often women are the person that's responsible in the household for managing those things. So if they're having to go to the doctor or having to organise childcare for the kids, that's also a burden that they carry.
Oh, so this includes childcare?
For things that are women's health-related appointments.
So if your child's sick, that counts towards...
Not towards this amount, but for example, if you were to go to the doctor, if you've got a mental health appointment and you're having to organise care for your child, then yes, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're the person that's responsible for that burden.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And what message does this, what do you want from this, or what are you trying to say?
Well, I think the key thing is we're highlighting Women's Health Week, and so, this is only the second year in a row that we've had Women's Health Week, because we've had Men's Health Week, I think, for over 20 years. And so, we're really excited to talk about women's health issues and bringing that to the forefront. I think it's really important that we're talking about the costs that women have as a burden in society, and the things that we can do about that. What are the things that we can do to kind of provide better care to women, whether that is, providing subsidised period products and different environments like schools, workplaces, etc. Whether that's thinking about how we manage things like parental leave. All of those types of things are a burden that often fall disproportionately to women.
I used to think with the period products thing, that it wasn't fair that they would get free products until someone sort of said that we all get toilet paper. So, it didn't make sense to me for a while.
Yeah, wow, that's a big statement. I feel like you're going to get trolled on that one. So, yeah, no. Definitely
but I've come
something
around.
that's real. I'm glad you've come around because, look, it's a really, it's a problematic issue, and a lot of women still can't afford period products. And you can imagine the flow-on effect that has. If you're not able to attend school, not able to go to your workplace, not able to contribute as part of society, then that's a real problem. And so that and the associated pain as well with periods, I think, is a really important part.
I'm all for this, and raising awareness for women's health, specific women's health issues, is a good idea. The Men's Health Week came about because men don't live as long as women. Men are worse at going to the doctor. Women tend to be better at keeping in touch with their health and health care.
Sure.
So there are some benefits, I suppose, as well for women in the health system.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that you'd have to look at kind of empirically what that looks like, and as you say, women do tend to live longer, and whether that's how we care for ourselves or biologically, I can't answer that, but I think the reality of it is that we need to talk about women's health, and because it hasn't been, a proper priority previously, now's the time to start talking about it.
Cecilia, appreciate you coming in this morning. Thank you very much.
Don't be cool.
Don't worry, I'm all on board with the period products now. That's the Tend co-CEO, Cecilia Robinson.